Do you need a DBA for multiple online businesses? This was a comment on one of our YouTube videos, and a little bit more information was provided by the viewer. It says, physical products will never enter my state, and I don't have a storefront. So, do you need a DBA for multiple online businesses? I think there's a misunderstanding here, because you never need a DBA for legal purposes. A DBA, which stands for doing business as, is just a nickname for your business if you want to use it for marketing or branding purposes. So example, if you opened Sally's Bakery LLC, and then Sally went into catering as well, Sally might set up a DBA that says Sally's Catering. So she would still have Sally's Bakery LLC, but it is also known as, because of the DBA, Sally's Catering. So you do a DBA for marketing purposes. You do not need legally a DBA for any other reason. You're only using that an alias or a nickname or a DBA if you want to be known as something different from your LLC. Keep in mind that a DBA is not a separate business entity. It's not a separate LLC or anything else. It's a nickname. Just like I might go by Aaron, Dad, or Bro. Regardless of what people call me, I'm one person. That's how a DBA works. Regardless of how many names an LLC has, it's just one LLC. An LLC might have 100 nicknames. In other words, 100 DBAs. It's still one LLC. So, let's go back to the question. Do you need a DBA for multiple online businesses? The answer is no, but here's what I think the person asking the question is getting at. Do you need a registered agent for multiple online businesses? In other words, do you need a physical office address in each state where you are doing business? Generally, the law says yes. If you are doing business in a particular state, you need to register in that state. It's called a foreign entity filing. So if your LLC is located in Minnesota and you are doing business of any type in New York, you need to register in the state of New York in the Department of State Government that handles LLC registrations. You don't set up a new LLC. You register your Minnesota LLC as a foreign entity doing business in New York. You might say, well, if I'm selling to all 50 states, that's expensive. I'll have to register in all 50 states. That's true. Unfortunately, that's what the law says. And what you might say, well, what happens if I don't? If you don't, you may not know if you get sued in that state. Because in most states, when somebody sues you, they can serve it on the state department that handles business registrations. And if you're not registered there, you'll never get the documents. If you don't get the documents, you can't respond to the lawsuit. If you don't respond to the lawsuit, you lose that lawsuit. And then what happens? The person who won the lawsuit against you can start garnishing your bank accounts in any state. So, if you don't register in each state, you will risk losing a lawsuit that you never knew about. And in order to register in most states, you need a physical office address. And obviously, you don't want to rent an office in every single state. So what you do is you pay a registered agent service. Registered agent services are companies that have a physical office located in all different states. And you can pay for that address. So like, for example, if you have a California registered agent and you're doing business in California, you will first set up the registered agent service in California. So now you have a physical office there where if you get served a lawsuit, it will be delivered to you. And then you go register with the state of California as a foreign entity, so like LLC or corporation, doing business in California. That is typically the process to ensure that you are in compliance with the law, and you know about every lawsuit that may get served upon you because you have registration in every state where you're doing business. If you found this video helpful and you would like more educational videos like this, feel free to subscribe to this channel. If you have other questions, put them in the comments below. I'm Aaron Hall, an attorney for business owners and entrepreneurial companies. You can learn more about me at aaronhall.com, and if you'd like to sign up for our free resources, go to aaronhall.com/free. It was great to be with you here today.